Are you interested in a sprinting and stamina system like this, where you can run for a little bit before you run out of stamina and you only walk and you have to recharge your stamina before you can run again? And you see, now I can run. Now I'll show you how to make it. So the first thing you want to do is you want to open your character, whichever character that you're using. I'm just using the default third person character. You want to open this up, and then I've made the script right here. So you basically, the first thing you want to do is you want to get the key that you want to press, so you run. So off the press, so when you hold it down, we want to do a branch. And before we do that, you need to go over to variables. You want to click this plus right here, and you want to add a float and just call it stamina or whatever you would like to call it. So just make that and call it stamina. And then you'll take this stamina and you can compile save, and you can set stamina to 100 or however much stamina you would like. Just make sure that stamina is equal to your default amount right here. So mine is 100, so it's equal to 100. So if that is true, then you also need to make a boolean, which you just click plus again, and you make a variable is running, compile save, make sure that it's false. So we make a variable called is running, then you want to set that to true, so now we are running. And then you want to get your character movement component, and you just want to drag that onto the scene, so you have it. And then off of this, you just want to drag and do a set max walk speed. And this will do it will come up with this one right here. And this is basically how fast your character is. So if you go into here, we can see max walk speed. Mine is at 500 right now. To make it more clear, we can set it to 400. So when we sprint, it's going to be set to 600. Let's just do it the same as down here, because this is when I'm not sprinting. And then you want to do a drag and do a retriggable delay, and a retriggable delay is just so you can retrigger it again and again. And when you've done that, you'll go down here below and you'll add a custom event. So just add custom event, and you can just name it whatever you want. I just call it use stam for use stamina. And then you want to drag and you want to set your stamina, and then you want to drag your stamina and you want to subtract it with however fast you want to drain your stamina. So this right here, every 0.1 second that I'm holding down left shift, I'll lose 2 stamina. So that's 20 stamina a second, and I have 100, so I can sprint for 5 seconds. You can do whatever you want, but that's how long I've set it. And then you want to drag, and you want to do a branch. And with this branch, you want to do your stamina, and if that is less or equal to 0, you want to do a branch, because if less or equal to 0, that means you have no more stamina, and you want to set is running to false. So just uncheck that box. And then again, you want to get your character movement component and set your max walk speed to what you want the character to do when it's not sprinting. So the walk speed you want when it's not sprinting. I've set mine to 250. And so yeah, up here you call this function down here. If you've done all of these steps right here, you call it, you just drag off here and you type the name of your custom event, and it should come up like this. That's all you have to do. And then you want to drag into again in a branch, and it's running. If it's running, you basically just loop again, so it does the same again. So now we have got the running down. So when we release, we have to stop running and regen our stamina. So when we release, you want to do a set the running to false, so we are not running anymore. And then again, you want to, from your character movement component, you want to set the max walk speed to what you want the player to walk when it's not sprinting. Then you basically do the same, retriggable delay, and then we need to make another custom event where we increase our stamina. So down here, I've done that, increase stam, where I will increase my stamina. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get your variable, your stamina, and then however fast you want your stamina to recharge. I just did the same. Instead of subtract, I add 2 now every 0.1 second, so it also takes 5 seconds to recharge. And then I basically just set this to the stamina. And then I want to do another branch. If the stamina is greater or equal to 100, so if I have full stamina, this is just your default variable. So if you have, for example, 200 stamina, you want to do 200. So if I have 100, then can increase stamina, you also want to make another variable, another boolean, and call it can increase stamina. So when you have done that, you basically set that to true. So if you have 100 stamina, or whatever your value is, you cannot increase the stamina anymore. So it caps at your default value. But if that is false, you can still increase stamina. So if you got this down, then we can go up here again, and then like last time when you called this, you just call the increase stamina. And if this can increase stamina is true, then we want to loop and increase the stamina again, because as we set it down here to true when it's not over 100. So yeah, that is basically it. If you didn't catch everything, I will leave it right here so you can pause it now and see what you need. So yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed the tutorial, make sure to like and subscribe, all of that YouTube stuff, and then I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.